Good morning. Good morning. Can I get a good morning from everyone?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Ashish, good morning.
Good morning.
Amal, Amal
Good morning,
Square,
ma'am.
good morning and welcome back. Got the welcome from other teachers? Yes. Yes or no? Doubtful. Mehak, please switch on the video. Did you go through the textbook? No. How many of you just glanced through the textbook? Nobody. Okay, fine. So before we begin the class, I want you to remember something. Can you see the board? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Just remember this thing. Okay? Take your lecture now. 6 days short vacation is over. So take your lecture note. Start copying now. IQ equals MA by CA into 100. Remember this thing. Okay? If you have finished writing, tell me. I'll just stop sharing. Amal Raj, how did you spend your 6 days? Unmute, unmute.
Ma'am, by watching TV.
You watch TV?
Um,
Then
my helping mother.
helping mother in kitchen?
No, ma'am. Not in kitchen. By washing the floor. Ma'am.
Okay, okay. Cleaning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then.
And that much.
And how did you feel about that?
Good, ma'am.
Good. Did you wish for more short vacations like this?
What, ma'am?
Did you wish for more short vacations like this?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, obviously. Okay. Uh, Sana, tell me, how did you spend your 6 days?
Drawing,
Louder, louder. Can't hear.
drawing,
Huh?
drawing.
Not clear. Type in the chat box. Okay. Grishma,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me, how did you spend?
I helped at home. I visited my cousin's house,
Okay.
watched
You,
movies.
did you tell them that you won't be able to meet them in a few months because you're passing on to plus two?
No, they're elder than me, you know.
Oh, okay. Then,
Watched
okay.
movies.
Watch movies. Which one did you watch?
My brother recommended many movies to me, and I watched them.
Hollywood movies. Bollywood.
Hollywood.
Okay, fine. Everybody watched Drishyam too. Yes, obviously. Then Aishwarya.
Watched so many movies. Then
Hmm.
helped in kitchen.
Hmm.
And the usual
Hannah was
day.
drawing and painting. Okay. Then
Yeah, I learned a new dance
you
last.
learned a new dance. Okay. When will we be able to see that?
Hopefully not near. This is
Okay. Was the music from BTS?
us.
Of course. That was a wild guess from my part. Okay. Then that's all, Aishwarya? That's it. Okay. Meghna.
Like cleaning, cooking, drawing.
Everybody cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Your house was such a mess before exam?
My room.
Your room, even mine. Okay. Then,
And drawing. Like I
Then?
improving the crow case for fashion design.
okay. Yes, I saw some of the status in WhatsApp.
That's my mom.
That's your mom. Okay. Then,
Then playing with the dog. That's
nice entertainment, no? Pets. Okay. Elvina.
Learned a bit cartwheel.
Hot wheel.
Learned
Wow.
a bit, not totally, but I was studying now also.
How many glass and plates did you break there?
Not like classes, like tutorials, small tutorials.
Okay. YouTube tutorials.
Yes,
Hmm.
and and watching movies.
Hmm.
Cousins came to my house
Hmm.
and going
They
out.
didn't know, but they came here.
Yes, they came to my house and
Hanging out with your sister.
yes,
With. That also I saw. Okay. Anything else?
and learned some steps of Kathak.
Kathak. Okay. That's it. Okay. Ashish.
I went to my friend's house
Friend's house. Okay. Then.
and I and my friends went to nearby places.
Not clear.
I and my friends went to some nearby places.
Went to
Some locations.
excursion. It's not clear for me. Anybody heard him?
Locations.
Locations. Did you mean location, Ashish? Yes. Yes or no? Okay. Mehak. Mehak is still in the vacation mode.
No, kind of.
Then
I slept and I read. That's it.
you slept and
Read books.
read books. Okay. Amal. Amal Kesaji.
And I played football.
You played football. And you're still in the jersey.
I
Then
playing mobile.
playing mobile. PUBG.
Yes.
Okay. That's all?
Huh?
Okay. Then Raina. Ashish, you meant location trips. Okay, fine. Raina.
Watched movies, played with my puppy.
Hmm.
Then
What is your puppy's name?
paid Snoopy.
Snoopy, yes. It was its birthday, no, last day?
No, we got him that day.
You got him. Yeah, I saw Snoopy last day. Okay. Yeah, so literally I was talking all of you know. Now, what was the equation I gave you?
IQ is equal to MA by CA into 100.
IQ equal to MA by CA into 100. Okay, fine. Now, what is the first chapter of our textbook?
variation. Like
Book is as new. I also just got the book, so check it out. Check the first chapter. Variations in
psychological attributes.
psychological attributes. Did you understand the heading? No. What do you mean by variations?
Changes.
Changes. Variations means changes. Yes, correct. Then variations in. Hopefully you know the meaning of in. Then psychological attributes. What do you mean by psychological attributes? Or can you name a few psychological attributes? You have completed 1 year of psychology, so obviously you should know some of the other attributes. Attributes means the psychological constructs, psychological concepts. So give me some examples of psychological attributes. Either from anything that you have learned, or something you already know, something that
The theories.
theories. No, I'm asking about suppose in physics you have resistance, capacity of that, then all those processes, right? So in psychology also you have certain phenomenon or certain concepts. They are known as psychological attributes. Hmm?
Behaviors.
Behavior can be considered. Then
Intelligence.
intelligence,
Attitude.
attitude, attitude or aptitude,
Aptitude.
aptitude. Yes. Then that's it. Brain is in breakdown mode, or you need more fuel. What is wrong? Anyways, I share the screen. So our chapter is on variations in psychological attributes. Yes. I hope you can see the screen. So in this chapter, we'll be learning about the individual differences. That is basically the variations. The variations that heading says, it hints about topic that we are going to deal with. That is individual differences among different people. Why are variations important?
That makes a person unique.
That makes a person unique. Suppose if variations did not exist, how would we all be?
The same.
The same. We all would be like the clones. If biological variations did not exist, then we'll be physically similar. If psychological variations did not exist, we'll be psychologically similar. We'll do the same behavior, we'll do the same reaction, just like the robot army of Chitti Robot. Have you seen that film? They'll do the same activity, right? Based on that command, they go front, they fight, they turn back, they move their right hand, and so on. Yes. So, why are psychologists studying individual differences? Or why are we studying individual differences?
To
Why should
understand each person.
to understand each person? Yes. And in a more of application level,
Help different people deal with their problems.
yes. to deal with the problems differently, to deal with the psychological attributes in a different way. If we have to apply, suppose if you become a psychologist, now you have to see your clients in a different way, isn't it? You can't just make the same prescription of a therapy and give to each and every client that approaches you. True? You agree? Yes. So for that, we need to know the individual differences among people, how people are different in terms of certain psychological attributes. That is the thing that we are going to learn in this chapter. And the most important thing or the most important attribute that we are considering in this chapter is intelligence. We'll learn about theories of intelligence. We'll more about theories of intelligence, how it is measured, then how it is different from person to person, then the range of intelligence. And again, what was the equation? Amal, what was the equation? Amal Raj. IQ?
Ma'am, MA by C into 100.
IQ equals?
IQ equal to MA by CA into 100.
Yes. Do you know what MA and CA are? Anybody? No, probably not. Do you know what IQ is? IQ. Anyone?
Intelligence quotient.
Intelligence quotient. Okay, you know so much. Now, in the starting of the chapter, we have a topic individual differences in human functioning. Individual differences in human functioning. And there are two important terms there in bolded letters. That is, first one is individual differences, distinctiveness and variations among people's characteristics and behavior patterns, which means one person differ from the other person in terms of its character or the characteristics and behaviors. The whole character of the person is different and how the person react. What is that known as? What do we call that in psychology? How a person react or respond or act to certain stimuli. What do you call that?
Behavior.
Behavior. Very good. The behavior patterns are also different. Then the characteristic of a person is also different. So the distinctiveness and variations among people's characteristics and behavior patterns. Characteristics can be the inner characteristics as well as the outer characteristics. So how these characteristics plus these behavior patterns, how they change or how they are distinct from one another, how they vary from one another, the variations among these characteristics and behavior patterns, that is the study of individual differences. Okay, Elvina, just read the definition. Individual differences.
Individual differences.
Distinctiveness.
Distinctiveness and variations among people's characteristics and behavior patterns.
Yes. So underline that in your textbook. When you come for psychology class, please make sure that you have your lecture notes, your textbook open. Underline that and keep. And +2 exam, of course, I shouldn't tell you specially, but still you'll have questions from every nook and corner of the textbook. So it's important that you read it daily. Okay, individual differences. Now, how many of you are short-tempered? Raina? Only Raina? Elvina? Then. Only 2 of you are short-tempered. Mehek. Okay. Ashish? Yes or no? Yes. I can't imagine you being angry. Then. That's all. All others are with Gandhiji and peace. Yes. Okay. So, who will I ask? Reina. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
To whom do you usually get angry?
Siblings.
Hmm?
Siblings.
Siblings. Okay. You have how many siblings?
2 younger ones.
2 younger ones. Okay. So, if you are in front of any of your teacher or maybe anyone from the school management, would you get angry? Like, would you express your anger completely to, or your aggressiveness completely to that person?
Little bit.
Little bit.
Very angry.
No. Do you usually express yourself when you're aggressive or when you're angry, just like the way you react to your siblings with your
No.
teachers? Yeah, I'm asking you to compare the two situations. In one situation you're with your siblings, in another situation you're with your teachers and the people from the management of the school. Will there be a difference in your level of expression of anger?
Yes, there'll be.
Which situation will you be more angry, or will you express your anger properly
Siblings.
with the siblings? So there is a change, right? Now,
Yes.
when you're in the middle of a party, siblings are not there, teachers are not there, and you're pretty happy, but suddenly something provoked you and you became angry. How much would you express?
Not much.
Not much. And
Depends on situation.
yeah, depends on the
Situation.
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 That is situationism. Very easy. Now read the definition of situationism. Situations and circumstances in which one is placed influence one's behavior. That is, when you're in a particular situation, that circumstances or the situation out there influences your behavior. You all know that, right? Based on different situations, you change your behavior. Yes. Suppose for online exam, it is very easy to manipulate your answers. But for offline exams, is it that easy? No. So based on situation again, your behavior is influenced. So there are circumstances in that behavior, there are different situational factors in that particular situation. They influence our behavior. That particular phenomenon, that is known as situationism. Underline that in the textbook also. Okay, did you understand what individual differences are? Yes. Did you understand what situationism is? Should I explain once more? I need responses, people. Imaginary audience and personal fable are acting now. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Should I explain once more?
No.
No. Okay. So next topic is assessment of psychological attributes. So what was this topic? Individual differences in human functioning. Suppose if for the exam you are given, write a note on individual differences in human functioning. What all will you write? You'll write that variations in essential variations is there. This brings about changes in people. It makes people unique. You can write your viewpoints on that. But you have to include these 2 points. Individual differences, what does that mean? And situationism, how situational factors affect our or influence our behavior. Okay, and you can give one example. One example given here is based on the aggressiveness itself, how a person behaves very aggressively in another situation as compared to when he or she is with his or her boss. if he shows all his aggressiveness towards his boss the next day or immediately, he'll be fired, isn't it? So he knows the circumstances, he knows the consequences, and hence sometimes or most of the times he is likely to suppress his aggressive behaviors. That is again situationism, example of situationism. Clear? Okay. Now next is assessment of psychological attributes. How do you assess any psychological attribute? You have learned that already. One whole chapter was based on that. Methods of inquiry. Come on.
Testing.
Testing. Yes.
Test.
Psychological testing.
Psychological.
Psychological testing. Yes. Then. Amil Kesaji, any one method that you know? How would you gain data from another person? How would you assess? How would you test? How would you study a particular behavior or a concept? In the chapter Methods of Inquiry, we have it. +1. Long story. You don't know? Deleted all that from your mind already for +2 portion. Okay, think. Others? Anybody?
Through observation.
Observation. Yes, very good. Psychological testing, observation. Now, what else?
Interview.
Interview. Psychological testing, observation, interview. Then,
Survey.
survey can be done. Then,
Case study.
Hmm?
Case study.
Case study. Yes. Then, that's all. Think. Think in that order which you learned. We started with observation, I suppose. Naturalistic, laboratory, all that. That's all.
Experimental.
Experiments. Through experiments we can. Okay. Now, these are the assessment methods generally that we are discussing in this chapter. Psychological test, interview. Don't write down. I'll just show you once more. Psychological test, interview, case study, observation, self-report. Do you know what a self-report is? And we did Panasji and I told you it is a self-report inventory or a self-report questionnaire kind of thing. What do you mean by self-report?
The person speaks the problem or whatever the qualities of the person is.
About himself or herself? Or about others?
About the person.
Okay. When you give your information, that is self-report. Okay, for Panasjan, you can do your statements or you can do your responses on your own. You don't need anybody else to come and administer it to you. Okay, that was an example of a self-report inventory. Now a person can tell about that person itself. That is also self-report method. Okay, now before we go on to the method, there are some domains of psychological attributes that we are assessing. Even before that, we have something to discuss. What do you mean by assessment? What do you mean by assessment? Your formative assessment, summative assessment. What do you mean by assessment?
Evaluation.
Evaluation. And after evaluation, before evaluation, what do you do? Evaluation is more like analyzing, right? before evaluation, we have to do something. Just
Collect the data.
collect the data, which also means measurement of that particular attribute. Okay, you measure something, then you evaluate it. Just like your SA1, FA1, FA2, all those things. You write an exam and you get some marks, isn't it? That is a measurement of how much you have studied or how much you were able to reproduce in the examination. So with that measurement, your teachers will evaluate you. We'll see the progress. Was the graph like this? Was the graph like this? Okay, and then based on that, we give grades or marks or whatever is required. And it is based on that that you pass the exam. So first you have to measure something, then you have to evaluate something. That is the assessment. So read the definition there in the textbook, page number 3. Assessment is the first step in understanding a psychological attribute. Assessment refers to, underline from that statement. Assessment refers to the measurement of psychological attributes of individuals and their evaluation, often using multiple methods in terms of certain standards of comparison. Okay, those methods are these methods. That is why I introduced this topic first. Okay, so in psychological assessment, what do? We measure something, then we evaluate something, and it is using different methods, any one among these. And it will be based on certain standards of comparison. What do you call that? Those standards of comparison? Reliability, validity, and something else we learned. What was that?
Norms.
Norms. I told you for certain psychological tests, we have norm tables, which means if we are testing intelligence, suppose we are testing intelligence, then based on your age group, there will be a normal average score, IQ score. So with your with their score, your score will be compared, and based on that, you will be graded as average, above average, below average, superior, inferior, all those. Okay. So again, read the definition. Assessment. Meghna, read out.
Assessment is the first step in understanding a psychological attribute. Assessment refers to the measurement of psychological attributes of individuals and the evaluation, often using multiple methods in terms of certain standards of comparison.
Okay. So if you want to measure any psychological attribute, what do you do first? Obviously, you will measure it. Then you will. In assessment, what do? First you measure it, then
Analyze.
not analyze, evaluate. That's the word in the definition. First you measure it, then you evaluate it. And this is how is it done? Using certain methods and in terms of certain comparison standards. Clear? Okay. Now, we have so many psychological attributes to consider. Some among them are these: intelligence, aptitude, interest, personality, and values. Just read up that portion till page number 4. Okay, till a self-report, read and come for tomorrow's class, and we'll discuss the rest. Okay, from the starting of the text, read till that page number 4. And whichever topic you think is important, underline and keep. You won't get time to read the entire text again. I mean, this peacefully. Now you don't have any assignments and projects and all those stuff. So start reading. Okay, any doubt in today's topic? And which was the equation? IQ equals? IQ equals?
By CA into 100.
MA by CA into 100. Keep that in mind. I'll ask every now and then during the class. IQ equals MA by CA into 100. And Elvina asked me tomorrow why I told that equation in the beginning. Okay. You seem to have quite a good amount of memory. Last time I told you to remember something. Okay, bye. Thank you. Read and come.